In order for you to have something in life, you have to work hard for it. Nothing comes to you for free. And any money that you have will always come with attachments. At the same time, you do have a certain amount of protection around you when it comes to material things. You would make a great manager, organizer and planner. You can be very determined, headstrong and confident in your approach. At some point in your life you will have to get very clear about what you want from the universe. Once that happens, you will find yourself on your true path. You and only you know what's best for you, and no one can convince you otherwise. You've known this from a very early age. The key to your success is finding what it is you like to do and stick with it for the long haul. Every time you change your career or your work environment, you set yourself back on the progress you've made. You enjoy being around a lot of people, and you usually have a lot of acquaintances. Marriage or long-term relationships are a challenge for you, but as long as things don't become too stagnant, you should be fine. It's not that you don't want a good marriage, but you seem to lack the attention span that a long-term relationship requires. It's a lot of work for you. One of the things that will help you the most is to not bring any negative energy home from the outside world. Protect your home environment as if it's your sanctuary. If your relationship becomes challenging, turn your energy back towards work and everything will level out. You may be surprised to find that later on in life a lot of your dreams come true. You just may travel the world and experience the freedom you always wanted. You consider yourself to be very independent. Or at least that's what you're aiming for. But have you noticed that time after time you become somewhat frustrated by the inability to achieve that goal? Perhaps there is a reason for that. Maybe the universe is trying to tell you something, like maybe you should learn to work with others. Maybe you should strive to be more interdependent, instead. One of your main challenges is to be open to other people's ideas and suggestions. After all, being so close-minded to what others have to say can leave you feeling a bit isolated and cut off. You have a tremendous amount of determination, which is a bit fear-based. Perhaps you should take a closer look and examine those things that you're afraid of. You are a hard worker, and others admire that in you. You are a risk taker, and often find yourself moving from place to place in an effort to find your success. You have no problem expressing your emotions, but you are subject to great highs and tremendous lows emotionally. It would be best if you could find an emotional middle ground to keep some sort of balance in your life. You do seem to attract drama into your life, and you always struggle to make sure that everything appears to be okay on the surface. You have a creative mind. You are a pioneer and an inventor. Keep working with those gifts, learn to share with others, and you just may achieve your wildest dreams. Because you were born under the astrological sign of Pisces, you can be sensitive, intuitive, adaptable, helpful, imaginative, creative, kind and caring, trusting, wise, easygoing, romantic, even-tempered, multi-talented, friendly, compassionate and popular. But you can also be an escapist, enigmatic, gullible, fickle, vague, otherworldly, idle, absent-minded, overly sensitive, secretive, impractical and easily let down. Here are some suggestions on how you can bring positive change into your life. Don't worry so much. Try to be happy, be a leader, be proactive not reactive. Balance your logic with your emotions, be sure of your choices before you act on them, go the extra mile. For God's sake, stop being a victim, and stop with the bloody self-pity. Change your own circumstances, take back control over your life and learn to love yourself and others unconditionally.